Well, Jai, in the lead up to Trophy Day, I think there's something you want to share with the Clybank fans.
Aye, obviously after speaking with the gaffer and for a couple of weeks now and some teammates and things like that, obviously it's my intention to retire at the end of the season for certainly a playing capacity. It's been made really an easy decision by having a front row seat to sit and watch the champions this whole year. So they've been involved with a squad of players has definitely made an old guy's decision very easy. So for that, I've got a lot to thank them for.
9 years at the club as a player, what factors did you take into account when you were deciding to finally hang up the boots?
I think the short answer to that is I'm getting a lot older and we're just so much better now as a teammate, as players, as a team, as a club. A lot of people probably think you've been unfortunate in your last playing year to sit and watch a lot of it. But if anything, I've probably been the most fortunate person at the club, mate. I've managed to see it for inside the changing room, being part of the playing squad, and the sacrifices that the boys have had to make to deliver a league title in the style that they've done it. I've also been afforded the privilege after the gaffer for seeing things for that side of the game now as well, which I'm going to come back in the summer as a full-time coach for the gaffer, and I've got a proper buzz about that, a proper new energy coming into the summer. But I certainly, for a playing capacity, that'll be it at the end of the season, mate, and it's been great.
In terms of that sort of new role, it's not a case of where you're sitting disgruntled on the bench. You're actually at the forefront of changing things. And how different has that been, and how eye-opening has that been for you the last year?
It's been great. You see, and for anybody who's under any sort of illusion that this is part-time football, how much a full-time job this is for the gaffer and the backroom team. But obviously, being on the side for a lot of this season, I've been a teammate first. I've still sat my place in the changing room and been here for training and been available for if ever the gaffers needed me. Such as the style the boys have done it, and he's not really needed me. So that's massive credit to especially Saimi, Gauza, Ocean and Big Matty collectively have retired me. So I'm very thankful to them.
League champion, that's a nice way to bow out, isn't it?
It is, mate, and it's so well deserved. Like the day we had at Benburb a couple of weeks ago was huge, mate, for what it meant to a lot of people. It was honestly, it's the perfect way to end things. This Saturday, and everybody at the club will have the chance to share that success with their families and things like that, because we give up a lot to be here, although it is part-time football. There'll be people that say they don't take their part-time football seriously. I know for a fact they do.
What is it going to be like after 9 years to get your hands on that trophy on Saturday?
Once it's been shared about 20 boys, it'll probably come to me about 10 to 5 or something like that. It'll be great, mate. It'll be great to lift a trophy here in front of everybody. It'll be packed out there, and you know everybody's revelling in it, and rightly so. It's been a long time coming for the kind of steady progression that the club have been on since I've been here. It's the perfect way to end your playing days.
You mentioned that steady career. It'd be remiss of me not to go back to the start. You turned up at Clybank High back in the day, wearing your snapback. Did you ever think it was going to be quite as long since?
Just when this picture's inserted, does it? Aye, thanks for that. I skip-stuck that picture out a couple of times. Don't know what I was thinking. Rocking up my first training session wearing that. Don't know. Maybe dig it out before the end of the season. But aye, mate, absolutely. When I first came here, it was still the old grass park out there. I think we went between Clydebank High, Scotstoun Leisure Centre, Clydebank High a Thursday night, 8 o'clock till 10 wasn't easy, certainly wasn't easy, Skip will tell you that. Then we came back here, the changing rooms weren't ready, we were in the cabins in the middle of December and that, it was freezing, but no, like, when you see, on Saturday you'll see out here how good the place looks now, mate, and it's only been a steady progression, and no, it's certainly something to be proud of. When I first came into the club we were in the league below, and now we're finishing it, going into these playoffs as league champions, and a couple of good runs in the Senior Scottish Cup. The club's definitely in a better place.
For you personally, a league title, a cup, player of the year, the accolades have kind of rolled in over the years. What are the main highlights from your playing career here?
There'll be a couple. You've obviously got like individual memories and that you've got, but probably a couple of standout ones will be Elgin away when we won that day. That was the kind of first big one back for the club in terms of the Scottish Cup. Certainly Easter Road as well. taking 2,500 Clydebank fans through there was huge, and for the squad of players to take us there was quite surreal, mate. That day, that was a massive day for the club and for everybody connected. But probably none bigger than this group of boys delivering the league title, mate. To finish your playing days as a league champion, no matter how small your part was, and that goes for anybody in the squad, management team, staff, committee, board, anybody. It's a league title for everybody.
And for you to hopefully get a wee run out on Saturday to say cheerio in terms of your playing career, that'd be a nice way to top it off.
Oh, I don't know about that. That's certainly not my decision. So that's certainly not my decision. But no, if that's not the case, then I'll be full John Terry anyway on Saturday. Absolutely.